Hey guys, Eric here with Project DIY. We are back out here today. We're going to stain this today, and then the last step we'll have will be to seal it. So let's take a look at what we have and what we're using here. So we've got this thing all taped off. I didn't show this. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't want it stained, then tape it off. So here's the product we're using. Direct Colors. They're Everstain Concrete Acid Stain, okay? Let me zoom in here so you can see. That's what we're using. Now what I have, this is the base color, and these are just accent colors that I picked out. Look, I've never done this before, but this is how me and my wife decided the colors we picked out, so we're going to see how well this turns out. I'm going to show you the colors I used. Malayan Buff, this is the main color. What I'm going to do is I have a gallon of this, I'm putting all this in the pump-up sprayer, we're going to spray it with that. A regular nozzle here, it screws on to each one of these, so what I'm going to do is these three colors. Let me show you what I have. I have Desert Amber, which it looks red, but you can go in there and see what it doesn't dry the color. I know you're looking at like, dude, what kind of colors you got? It will dry differently. Every concrete's going to dry a little differently, but it's not going to go on. It might go on that color, but it's not going to dry that color, okay? And stain. And then we have English Red, and we have Cola, okay? So like I said, these are the three accent colors. This is going to be my main base that we're going to do all this with, and then we're going to accent with that with a spray bottle. As I go through, I'll just swap the head out and I'll just sporadically spray it through here just to give it some accent color, so that way it's not just all one big blah color. Of this right here looks a little yellow, but it's supposed to dry more of a, you can see the picture there, more of a tannish brown kind of color. So that is what we have going on here. Like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory. If you do need to walk on it, you can wear some spiked shoes or something. Definitely want to keep, like I said, I done swept it and everything, blow it, whatever you want to do, get all your dust particles, all that kind of stuff, leaves out of the way, and then it's pretty well wrapped after that. So guys, we are going to get on this thing. We're going to stain it, right, wrong, or indifferent. If I do anything wrong, I'll show you what I did wrong so you don't do it wrong, and if I do it right, then hey, you know how to do it. So guys, stay tuned for this video. Hopefully it's helpful for you. It's going to help transform this concrete a lot for us to make and give it that last final pop for this front porch that we've redone all this spring and summer. So this is kind of our last step and last hurrah, because it's a little cool out here this morning. But oh, one more thing, let me tell you about this. So each one of these have, if you go to Direct Colors, acid stain has to sit on there for so long, and then you have to neutralize it. We'll talk about that later, but they have so long they're supposed to sit on there, and you can look at each color of how long they're supposed to sit. I know my base coat was a minimum of 8, maximum of 12, and I want to say it might have been the Cola, I don't remember. Two of them was 4 to 6, and 2 of them was 8, minimum of 8 hours it was supposed to sit on here. So I have to get on here and get this done now, so that way we can have it done. The two things we're using for application, we're using a pump-up sprayer, putting all this in, and then a brush for some of your vertical places. We'll use this, and you don't want to brush up and down. You want to brush, they say, in a circular motion. So anything, what we're going to do is spray that on with the pump-up sprayer, and then we'll use the brush. So let's get into this, and we'll see what happens. The good rule of thumb, too, they do say to test this in an inconspicuous area. Inconspicuous. That's kind of like
Francisco, that's fun to say. Francisco. Francisco. Francisco.
big word, but you know, inconspicuous. I like that word. If you got a spot somewhere where you're not staining, or even where you are staining that is not as noticeable, test it there to see if you do like the color, the way it's turning out, so that way you don't do the whole thing about, dude, this color is awful. A good tip, maybe try yourself, that way you don't cost yourself a lot of time and effort if you don't like the color. So make sure you get the whole surface good and wet. Don't miss any spots and get dry spots on it. Too far away, because then you ain't gonna be able to reach. this whole thing down. All right, let's check this out. I've already got stained. It does not take very long, okay? So I didn't get any video footage. I got into it. It's nothing, I mean, it's not complicated. You take the sprayer, spray it, and it does its thing. So here's kind of what we're looking like right now. Everything's going to be different colors. You're not going to get everything the exact same. If you read up on the stuff, there's no way in the world you're going to get it. Reacts with the concrete, so just different minerals and chemicals, it's all going to react differently. Obviously, I just sprayed this, so it's going to change probably a little between here and there, but I mean, all in all, it doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Never doing it. I wish I would have had some more of the base coat, the Milan Buff. I wish I would have had a little bit more of that. And I know it's hard to see probably the full scale of what it looks like just because the sunlight, the way it's coming in right now, but we're standing on the steps here. Here's the walkway. So it's, like I said, it's got some highlights of this color, that color, like that color there. I don't know why right there, but right there it decided it wanted to really go crazy with that color for whatever reason. In the front, ooh, I need that with a brush. Have a brush handle there, you can't see a little bit of a run right there, so I want to hit that really quick. But all in all, I mean, it's nothing. It is not hard at all to do it, apply it. It's just a matter of putting it on there where you want it, and then, like I said, letting it react. So we're gonna let this sit for several hours. Like I said, it'll probably be later this evening when I get ready to neutralize it. What I'm gonna neutralize it with, I'm going to take ammonia and water, mix it together. A really soft bristled brush. I'll show you the one I have. I'll put it in the link. And we're just gonna lightly scrub it, rinse it off, and then after that, then it's just ready to put the sealer on, which I have, and I'll probably have to wait a couple days. I think they said it would at least 24 hours just to let it fully do its thing. But I gotta go out of town, so I probably won't get to do it until for a couple days. Probably for a couple days after this, honestly, because I literally am not gonna be in town and not gonna have time. So that's what we have. Let's see how I'll give you the final outcome of what this looks like, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, we're back out here on the front porch. We've let this stain sit now. Let me show you kind of more of the final product here, which you still haven't neutralized it, so it's going to change just a little bit because you can scrub this down. Now, I have a soft bristled brush here. You can use that. You just don't want to over scrub because you can take the stain back off of it, and that's not what you're looking to do if you had just put the stain on it, unless you really don't like it that much. So what we're going to do, here's a little bit more of the final product. I know you can't tell too good because of the sun and the shade here, but let's show you what we're going to use to neutralize it. So we have some ammonia and water and a pump up sprayer. You take half a cup of ammonia to a gallon of water, put it in there, pump it up, spray it on. We're going to sit for a few minutes. So we're going to work it in with the soft bristled brush very lightly, and then we're going to flood rinse it with the water hose, and we're going to rinse it 2 or 3 times, and then we're going to let it dry out, and then it'll be ready for the sealer. So that's all there is to it. And I want to try to put this on time lapse and just kind of show you guys what I'm doing with it. Nothing fancy, exactly what I just told you. So let's get this part done, and then we'll head on to the next step, which, like I said, will be the sealer. In a couple days, I'm going to let it sit for at least a day before I seal it. So let me show you from this angle here. So there it is, different variations, some of the different colors, the way it reacts. No one piece of concrete is going to be the same. But I think when we take this paper off, we get this all done, I think it's going to match fairly decent to our stone here. Between the stone and the steps, I think, which is what we should shoot for, I think it's going to look pretty good. Alright, it's time to seal this concrete that we've stamped and sealed, or stamped and stained. We're still going to use a pump up sprayer, then we're going to back roll with a roller, and we're going to try to keep this as clean as possible. Probably not the best time of year because of the leaves, but we're going to get them, I've done blowed them off once, we'll keep it off. And then we're just going to spray it on here, saturate it, back roll it, and then let it dry. So it's going to be a pretty simple process, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, here's the finished product on our staining that we have here. We got some rain. It's pretty well dried out, but you can see the color. I will say that it does darken it once you put the clear on it. It's cleared and everything else. Here's this I did not clear. I have not cleared the top yet. There's a few more things I'm going to do to it, but I'm going to wait till spring. Then I'll clear it, because you do not want to clear it before you're finished, because if you do, it is not going to take it. Let's give you here's the top side. Like I said, it's not exact as this, but you're not going to get everything exact. But I mean, I think it blends pretty well. The door's a little darker color, so it blends very well with the door. This here, let me step back here and I'll kind of show you how it all looks from the front view here. Here's kind of what you got from the front with all of it. So I think it blends pretty well with what we have going on. Stay tuned. I'm gonna take that out. Actually, I gotta put another one up first, but I'm gonna be putting a 6x6 here, further down, more like here, all the way across. I'm gonna be putting a beam and out with some design, get that more of what we're looking for. And then I got to put the ceiling in it, and we already have the wire for the light. So that's some other projects we have coming on this. I spoke previously about testing it out in a specific spot and inconspicuous, kind of like
Francisco.
So I'd find you a spot somewhere to test it on, because this here, I just did it fly by night. I didn't follow my own advice, and I should have. It would have helped. I still was fine. I'm still cool with what I got, but it does make things easier if you've never done it. Go test it out on I have some little square stepping stones. You can flip them over, clean them real good, try it on that, and see if you like it or not. Guys, we appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully this video is helpful for you guys if you are looking to stain. I know now's not the early time to do it, but some of y'all can watch this now. Get it on your spring project, start getting your stuff bought and ready to go, so that way come probably March, April, May, depending on what part of the country you're in, you can get it done. You can make it look good. I'm pretty pleased with the whole thing. It looks better than just plain old concrete. And we've gotten a lot done. This has taken a lot longer than I anticipated. It pretty much took all spring and summer, but we've gotten the whole front of it done, like I said, other than the stuff I told you I'm going to do. And then the front of this house will be done. We got some other stuff over here we're going to do maybe this winter and spring. So guys, we appreciate y'all watching. And remember, as always, why hire a guy when you can DIY? Thanks for watching.